What's good, everyone? It's Tee Becoate, and I'm back with another Diamond Cut Media interview. Today, we're back virtually, and I got Mudbaby Ru.
For some reason, hit the block level for a nigga dead. He was talking too much in the said what he said. I got pay-per-view, hit him with lead. Love to buy how the blicky be singing. That nigga that switch, he'll put you to bed. For you.
How y'all doing? How you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Good. What about you?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good. Live from West Memphis. It doesn't look like you're in West Memphis, Arkansas today.
Nah, right now, y'all, I'm talking to y'all live from the very own Interscope building.
Okay,
I guess,
nice.
guess I've been doing good. Yeah, I don't have you in the building for no reason.
Yeah, how's it out there in LA right now? How's the weather?
The weather good. Like it's mid. Like from the sun, from the looks of the background, it look like it's about 90. It's a good look, 83. It's warmer than the crib. I'd rather be here than Arkansas anytime. But don't get me wrong, I love that Arkansas. But this is
Okay,
like a vacation spot.
nice. Is this your first time there, or have you been to the office before?
No, I've been to the office like this is like my sixth time coming.
Okay.
I had to come like when I was doing labor meetings. This what felt like home. So I'm in here chilling on the couch and all. It's the
All right,
crib.
that's what's up. Speaking of labels, though, I remember like it was a point in time where you were saying you didn't want to sign. So what made you like want to sign with Interscope? I know you said it kind of felt like home a little bit.
Yeah, like I say like after gun class dropped, I was in like a bidding war with 10 plus major labels. And I went to everybody. I like listened, heard everybody out. But as far as like me signing and want to further my career, it was like Interscope made the most sense. And my sub label Flawless, like they made the most sense to me. So I just went with that.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna come back to Flawless too because I'm asking you some questions about that. But I want to just touch on a funny moment if you don't mind speaking on it. I saw this in a bunch of your other interviews back when you was like just getting started. Everybody wanted to sign you. It looks like you already know what I'm about to ask.
No,
I heard Gucci blocked you, bro.
yeah,
Like,
it was like they say don't meet your idol.
mhm.
Like this like a real quote that people should take heed to. Like I'm not saying like avoid your idol, but if you got the chance to meet them. But then again, be like cautious of what they do and what's the true meaning behind like everything they want to do. So like as far as me signing, I had like I said, I was in a bidding war. And I didn't want to just jump into a deal before I heard what every other deal had to offer. So when I was talking to Gucci, I just came straight over with him. I was like, "You gonna have to up the price, brother." I'm in the bidding war right now. This big, like being a new artist in the bidding war with major labels, like that's crazy. Like I'm talking like major labels, like not he the first rapper to like come try to sign me though, like, but I just didn't want to at the time. So I told him I'm in the middle of something. Like you just got to come a little harder. I checked the Instagram, I was blocked. I'm like, well, I guess we not 1017.
Damn, and I know that must have felt crazy because you said you were the one that DM'd him like few years
Yeah,
earlier. Like,
when I was young, like when I saw he first signed Pooh Shiesty, I'm like, this crazy. I'm like, I want to, if I ever like making a rap, I want to be with WAP. But he never like opened it. And then once it blew up and my name got seen, I guess he was like, damn, this the little dude that inboxed me. So let me see but once he see I ain't like just go with the flow like that, I got blocked. I don't got no hate towards him or nothing. Like, it's just something that happened. I don't know if he forgot about it, still think about it or not. It's just like it happened and then you just gotta stay that way. I don't care to get unblocked, really.
I feel that. So as a new artist too, you could have easily, being from the South and everything, getting that co-sign from Gucci, you could have easily jumped on that. But what made you, still stay true and be like, I'm not ready yet?
Because I'm smart, you know, like I'm young, so I understand like if you young and you talented and somebody really wants you, he'll send like a contract this thick because I'm so young and want to make it out. I ain't gonna read it. But before I signed with anybody, I like my first like money investment was into like a entertainment lawyer. So any contract I got, I never read. I sent it to my lawyer and he read it and sent it back to me and let me know the fine prints and all of it. So once I was like, I'm not rocking with the contract agreements. That's just how it went.
Okay, shout out to your lawyer for holding it down and getting you the best deal.
Shout out John Ingram. If you are new out here, go tap in with John.
All right, cool. So let's get into your story a little bit, bro. So where are you from? So for the people that don't know, they hear West Memphis, they automatically think Memphis, Tennessee. No.
Yeah, I don't claim Tennessee at all. Like I like Tennessee. I love everybody in Memphis and like, but I'm from Arkansas. Like, I'm from West Memphis. I'm from the north side of West Memphis, Arkansas. So it's like how Memphis set up with East Memphis, South Memphis, North Memphis. Then like if the bridge and the water one right there, we'll be the west end of Memphis. But with the bridge, it's like they put us on the state line of Arkansas. So we just West Memphis, Arkansas.
Okay, dope. How is it out in Arkansas? I heard Arkansas is it's a pretty tough place to like live.
I mean, I feel like everywhere tough to live. It's just what you make it. Everywhere got the same ghettos. Everybody got the same hood. Everybody got different politics though. Like, but with Arkansas, it's like small. So like, if I knew you in high school and you moved away for 7 years and you came back, I would still see you and be like, "This bro that was here 5 years ago." Like, I don't even got to know your name. It's just like the city's so small. We all know everything about each other. Like, we got 3 middle schools they go through 7th through 9th grade, and once you hit 10th grade, all 3 of them schools go into one big high school. So we see each other all our life. It's just a small place you got to adapt to quick. Just simply like based off the size of it.
How'd you get the name Mud Baby?
I gave it to myself. The name, most people they giving a nickname. My original nickname was like Ruger after the gun, but I cut it short and just kept Ru. And like I feel like I came from a very like poverty like stricken place. You know, everywhere we go is run down cribs. It's like, we got a few mansions, but they not mansions, they just like good looking houses. So I feel like where I'm from is called the mud, it's the trenches. I'm really from some dirt. It ain't like about lean, people call that lean like mud. That ain't it's nothing about that. It's like where I feel like I came from. I feel like I came from the dirt. Dirt Baby Ru wouldn't sound good. So, I just had to just make it sound good. Mixing my story with my name, like the name of story within itself to me. Like,
For sure. Mudbaby Ru definitely more marketable than Ruger. So
yeah, you gotta think like when you monetizing your name and stuff, like, yeah, I do the street stuff, but now I'm gravitating towards the business side of the route. Like, you know what I'm saying? Becoming a businessman at a young age, you gotta like have marketable stuff going around you. Like you said, you can't market a gun name. So, I had to make it marketable, make it noticeable, stand out. It's a significant meaning to the name. It's like just not a random name that people gave to me or nothing.
okay, dope. So I want to ask you, how was Mudbaby Ru as a kid growing up in West Memphis?
I wasn't easily influenced by like you couldn't peer pressure me. Like I was the influence, kind of like I was a natural leader. So like anything that I did, I put my own self into it. I put my mind to it, and this is what I did. But as a kid, I was outside a lot. I used to play drums at church. I love sports, but like mixing it with my environment made me the person I am now. So I can't hate my environment. I love it because it bettered my life and worsened my life at the same time. But the good gonna outweigh the bad in my situations every time. So it level out. But as a kid, I was a good kid. I didn't start getting in trouble. Like I didn't catch my first case till I was like 18. But I was just sneaky, just doing like little bad, mischievous stuff, stealing bikes and, you know, shoplifting toys or something. Like it was just what the average kid to do when you getting into stuff.
Okay, yeah, you did. You spoken a little bit. You did play the drums in church as a kid. So
Yeah.
you always could like hear music very well. Is it easy for you to pick out the best beats and stuff like that?
That's why I feel like when it come to me and most artists, I feel like I'm like musically superior to like most artists because like my musical background help a lot. Like I can play live instruments. So me knowing like how to tune cymbals, how to tune toms, how my hi-hat should sound, I can put that in my producer's ear and let them know like this how I want my specific snare. I want popcorn snare. I don't want like a jazz snare. Like me knowing the music and them knowing that I know the music help both of us. Like my producer's like, okay, he know what he talking about when it come to beats, so we can listen to him and we all gonna come out with a good project. I just feel like my musical background helped my music a whole bunch.
For sure. Even like you saying the technicalities of a popcorn snare and a jazz snare,
Yeah.
like the average person, myself too, we were sitting there like, what you talking about?
Like the jazz snare got like a deeper tone to it, like so it can sound smooth. But the popcorn snare is more like a hip hop snare, like like you can tell that it's popping more than any type of snare, like.
Okay, cool. And then speaking of sports, you said out of your mouth in the interview, you were that dude in football during the middle school days
Of course, and high school, like
and high school. But I
I,
heard you say you had a serious neck injury, right?
I hurt my neck. I had like a head to head contact, like he head to head hurt my neck, but the doctors told me like stop, like no more contact. They was like you done. Like this was ninth grade. They was like no more football. But I told my mama I was like I quit. But I transferred from West Memphis High School to Marion, and I snuck and played football again, and I went crazy. So it was like I avoided injury again, but I wasn't supposed to be playing, but somehow they cleared me and stuff. So I was still playing. But then like I just fell out of love with it. I'm like, at some point, like people got to snap into reality. Like I'm like, bro, I'm 5'10", 5'9", really, with some 5'10" with some shoes on. I'm not going to the league. I went to college. I'm like, these people huge. I'm about to pick up a microphone. Like, yeah, it was over with. Like, I just had this sense of reality, like, okay, I'm good at sports, but I'm better at music. And I know I can make it in this music at any size, height, anything I want to be, I can do it with music. But I gotta live up to a specific lifestyle. Like with football, I had to stop smoking and stuff. I'm like, I gotta quit all my daily hobbies to satisfy somebody on the field that I'm guaranteed to not even make it for. That's just how I was thinking. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad mindset, but I was just like thinking ahead of time. Like, I'm not about to keep risking my health for a sport that I'm not gonna get paid in. So I was just like gravitated more towards the music side during high school.
Nice. What were you playing? Wide receiver?
Yeah, and quarterback.
Wide receiver and quarterback. Okay. Well, and you said some real stuff about like finally facing that reality. I can definitely relate to that. Play ball in high school too, and then you get to college, you're like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna go to the league. Let me focus
Yeah,
up on something.
like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like these dudes like 6'6" in the book, and then I went JUCO.
Mm.
And everybody in JUCO take football way more serious because they trying to get from JUCO to D1. So I'm like, I'm going against some real competitors. I'm like, bro, no way. I'm half-assing.
So would you say that's the point of time where you really started taking rap serious?
Like I was always good. Like my mom and them been having me around music, but like I'm the only child, so I had to find stuff to do. So like I went like viral in high school. I dropped a freestyle in the shed smoking. And in high school, I hit my first million. Like in 5 days, it was already at an M. So I was like, this crazy. So the guys was like, just keep rapping, dude. We gonna put you in the booth. One of my homeboys named AJ, he was the first one to like put me in a real booth, like microphone. I say like my senior year of high school, 2019. And then I used to drop on SoundCloud and got like a quick little city buzz. Like I got a quick little local buzz quicker than I ever thought. Like it was crazy how quick it came.
You remember that first song that got that traction?
Like as far like industry wise or like street, like
I would say
before
the
the
first viral one that you're talking
first
about.
round. It's called I remix. It's an artist in out. I think is he from Austin? Quinn NFN.
Yeah, I
I
know
remix.
nothing.
He had a viral song called "Talking My Shit Out." So I remixed it, and that was the first one. It went crazy, like 1 million in 5 days. It went so crazy that Quinn NFN like team contacted me in high school and was like, "You might have to take that down." Like,
You have to take it down?
yeah, it got deleted.
Wow.
Like so then they put me in a slump. Like once I seen my first million views just vanish, I'm like, I'm not rapping no more. So then like I took a break from all through COVID. I never dropped through COVID. And then like 2022, 2021, and 2021, I was chilling too. But in 2022, I popped out with my first visual, like my first real music video. And then that was when I was like, okay, I took a 2-year break, and then my first videos, 100,000 views, they messing with it. So I just kept going.
Was that video gun class?
Nah, my first video was it was 40 some reasons.
Okay. Would you say gun class was the one that like put you on like nationally, like for everybody to find
But
out who you are?
But it wasn't the video though. It wasn't the video. It was the initial like freestyle, like from the podcast, like from Famous Animal. It was that once I figured out the marketing side of it, like I was like, oh, this going viral on Facebook. But I'm like, it's more to the rap than Facebook. So I was decided, I'm like, we can market this on Say Cheese. You know, Say Cheese really like need like home style content, like people talking like controversial. I was like one of the first to go viral on Famous Animal on Say Cheese. Like, and ever since I started that wave, that's what everybody been doing. It's been like I'm the first to get a deal off his platform though, like a flat out record deal, like $1 million deal type. Like I'm the first to like shed this spotlight on his platform, and I thanked him for that too because he broke my art, he broke my record. Like I can say I got my record broken by a platform.
Right, and this is Famous Animal or Say Cheese.
Famous Animal and Say Cheese. It's like a collab post, and it like
Oh, it just
million
went crazy.
went crazy. And right after the Famous Animal, the first label was like Capital.
Mm.
After Capital, Def Jam, Sony, UMGs, Interscope, Giffen, like it was just RCA. Everybody just came crazy. It changed my life. Going on Famous Animal for sure changed my life though.
Shout out to both of those platforms too. Both, I don't know about Famous Animal, but shout out to Say Cheese and Sean Kai and Black
Yeah.
Owned Platform. But yeah, that's dope, man. I hope one day, you know, some people can get record deals from our platform for people seeing their stuff. If
Oh
that's
yeah.
what they want to do. So I heard you always weren't confident in being in front of the camera.
Nah, not at first.
Do you still feel like you're not that confident or you're getting better with it?
Right now, personally, I like when I'm in a room with other rappers, like I don't show my content. Like I'm not good at showing what I'm doing. Like people call me like, bro, you and Cali driving the Porsche right now and don't nobody know about it. I'm like, I'm just used to it. It got to the point where I'm like, I don't think about my phone when I'm in certain situations. Like I don't think about it. It's not like that I'm afraid to be on camera. Like if somebody was to walk in and record me, like I can get vibrant. But as far as me like whipping out my own camera, making my own content, that's just something I gotta work on. Like if like when I'm with Skilla, like we genuine. So I feel like I don't like cameras in my face all day. So I just don't feel like as soon as I walk up to a rapper, they should just see the back of my phone. Like I'm like this kind of like weird to me. But this just something that I should work on for my fans. But like I just gotta, it was a personal mindset that I had to get over. But now I gotta think for my fan base and let them see that they gotta see my lifestyle, you know, so they won't be wondering what I'm doing all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that too, because you know, the mysterious thing works for some artists, but that's for some artists. Like I feel like a lot of artists try to play the mysterious role and then they play themselves because it's like, all right, we don't know anything about you, we don't care anymore. So it's like you gotta find that balance of like, I don't really want to be on social media all day, but still put some stuff out for my fans.
It kind of worked. I ain't like me being like not having too many interviews out. Like this what they was saying. They was like, we tried to do research on you, but we couldn't find much. I'm like, I blew up.
Found two.
Like, yeah, I didn't
Three. I found three. I found
I didn't dedicate my mind to blowing up in rap. So that's why it hit me so fast. I'm like, I blew so fast. I gotta learn to adapt to it. Like it's nothing personal. It's just something that I'm working on.
I found three interviews on you. I found your Off the Porch. My shout out to Michaela, she did that one. I didn't watch the No Jumper. I'm not really a fan of them. Ain't no problem, but it is what it is. And then on the third one, I saw your hood vlog when the dude came to West Memphis.
Then I got a fourth one. I just did my fourth one with Trash Mad in
Okay,
Miami.
shout out to Trash.
I got a Trash. It was fun. It was dope.
That's what's up. So you getting your face out there more, man. That's what's up.
Look, on the like interviewing side, you know.
Right, that's what's up. So I want to speak a little bit about, you just showed off the chain in the beginning of the interview, the Flawless ENT. So I know that's kind of your label, right?
This like, nah, this not mine. It's like a man named Mooney. Shout out Mooney. Nardo, like me and Nardo, like signed to this label. He got like two more artists now. My boy Flex and the female named Avi. But the first like two pioneers of it was like just me and Nardo. And the reason I chose Flawless is because of the situation they put me in. Like when Gucci called, of course he got Long Live Scar. He had Scar. And Long Live Enchanting. He got Chant. He had Walk Dog, Wiz, like multiple artists. Even when Gotti called, Gotti had multiple artists, Doug, Lil Migo, all them. But when Flawless called, just me and Nardo. So I knew from then, I'm like, okay, he don't got 10 artists to focus on. He can spend a lot of time on me specifically alone. Like we'll have a lot of more quality time with each other. So I just went with him because it's a smaller label. And I knew that I can have more hands-on with the team rather than having to wait behind 10 other signed artists.
Okay, word, definitely. That's a smart tactic. So I want to ask, you just dropped a new song. So speak about that song a little bit because I got to hear it a little early. Shout out to your team sending that over. And you had
They
Siri.
leaked me. They leaked me. They
So you
leaked
had
me.
Siri rapping on the song.
Yeah.
Are you the first rapper to have Siri rapping on your
Gotta
song?
be. Gotta be. Hopefully I start a wave. I want to start a wave. Like, you know how most rappers get mad, people like, please copy me. Make this huge. Everybody, please make this huge.
Nobody, I don't see no competition. Got 100 some shots for the opposition. Catch him loafing, that boy sleeping with the fish. We wiping shit down like we doing dishes. Need a new suit and tie, how we stand on business. I'ma send the best youngins to go on missions. Drop a bat on his head and his story finish.
Like, I gotta be.
Soldier Boy's gonna see this, right?
I'm the first rapper to have Siri on the beat. He can't see. He can't do that. Can't do that.
Soldier might respond back with some like clip in like 2007. Like, yo, hey,
But if he did, he might have a clip of him and Steve Jobs on FaceTime or something. Knowing, dude, he too raw. Shout out Soldier. He a legend, whether people like it or not.
Yeah, shout out Soldier. So I do want to talk also about what do you have planned for the rest of the year? So you got 40 More Reasons out. You dropped another song too before this one, a little bit.
It's called Step, but
Yep.
we releasing the visual later on.
Okay, cool. So what's your focus for the rest of the year? Are you more focused on putting out visual content? Will we get a tape? Like, what's your next plans?
My next few plans for sure my next plans for sure like a project. But right now I got a video shoot that I'm working on with Skilla Baby. I got one dropping with Skills. And right now I'm working on the project and just putting out more singles for my fans. Cause like right now, I maintain like 600K monthly listeners and only got like 6 songs out. So they rocking with me. Now I just gotta stay solid with them, let them know I'm gonna stay consistent and keep them coming.
Dope, definitely. And I also saw one day you said, besides just being a rapper, because you also spoke on it a little bit earlier in this interview, you want to be a businessman in a rap game. I saw you wanted to one day kind of be like an A&R.
Like, oh, take the Lil Bibby route, you know.
So would you
Or
do fully like Lil Bibby?
no, even if I can't make it to his level of the executive like stuff, I do want to be an A&R. Like, I feel like if Interscope was to like say like, all right, I'm done rapping right now. I want an A&R for y'all. Just give me a business deal real quick or something. I can bring y'all some artists like this slight because like my musical background, I got like a real mature ear for music. Even though I'm 23, like I could tell you about Dizzy Gillespie and like I could tell you about all of them. Like I just got a mature mindset when it comes to music. And I feel like I can help situations out.
Okay, dope. So I'm gonna bring this up one more time. So say you are in your A&R role, you reach out to the next hot artist and they say they don't want to sign, you blocking them?
Nah. I'm gonna do some persuasive tactics. I'm gonna give them about three persuasions. If my persuasive ways don't work, then I'm gonna just, I'm gonna try to discover the next hardest thing, or like I'm gonna take it the petty way. I ain't gonna lie. If like say you hot, you don't want to sign, I'm gonna find out whoever you competing with. Like we finna sign him. If his music matching, like if his music good and he your competitor, I'm gonna bring him to the label so you can see what you just missed out of.
Okay, dope. So Mudbaby Ru, I definitely want to thank you for taking your time out today. Sit with Diamond Cut Media. This was a dope interview. Before we get off of here, do you have anything you want to tell maybe some people where you're from or just any people that's a fan of you, like some inspiring words?
Really just stay focused. I'm gonna say the cliche. If you think you can do it, you 100% can. I never thought I'd ever who knew we'd get an interview in the Interscope building. Never thought of it. Stuff can happen in the blink of an eye. One thing can change your whole life. One song, one clothing brand you drop, whatever you want to do in life. Just remember one thing can take it off, can make it go crazy.
For sure. Let the people know where they can find you on social media and stream your music.
Yeah, y'all know what's going on. Mudbaby Ru checking in all the way from West Memphis, Arkansas. The 870, the natural state. If you want to hear this new drop that I just dropped today with the video, it's gonna be on YouTube at Mudbaby Ru. Find me on Instagram at Mudbaby_Ru. Everything the exact same. If you want to play the game with me, PSN, Mudbaby_RU. Spotify, Mudbaby Ru. Apple Music, Mudbaby Ru. YouTube, Mudbaby Ru. Any day you want to know. And I DM fans back. You want a conversation about life? Your girl left, you sad, your pants too tight, call me. I'm gonna pick up and answer. It's that.
All right, bro. Definitely. All right.